and welcome back to my garden near the Hunter's Tryst in Edinburgh. We're now in the second half of June, and I'm going to take you on another virtual tour of my garden so that you can see which flowers are really at their best just now, like these lovely clematis, and which have gone over. So sit back and enjoy. Glancing round the garden, the overall colour scheme is still mostly shades of green, with the odd bright splash of colour here and there. There are quite a few little clumps of plants in flower, but the major league players won't put on their best display until July. Those stalwarts, the winter flowering pansies, are now well past their best, so I've replaced them with a few annuals that will keep colour in the pots until the end of summer. Last month I showed you my lovely little pink Meconopsis, but this month the blue Meconopsis or Himalayan poppy has really come into its own. Many people find them quite tricky to grow, so I'm delighted that after much research into their growing preferences, I have found a spot for them where they are very happy and they thrive here. In May, my purple alliums were one of my star attractions, but now they're over, it's time for the white ones, called Mount Everest, to shine, and as you can see, the bees love them. The dark purple feathery leaves of Sambucus nigra black lace are a welcome contrast in amongst all the shades of green. My bright yellow daylilies are without doubt the stars of my June garden. Called daylilies because each individual flower only lasts for about a day. The whole spectacular display lasts for about a month, and in addition, their scent is just wonderful. Traditionally, June is the month when roses start flowering in abundance, though here in Edinburgh that's more likely to happen in July. However, this year, with such a beautiful spring, most of the roses that I have are looking quite colourful, with this Paul's Scarlet Climber trained along the fence, and two shrub roses called Henry Kelsey that have many little red blooms throughout the summer. The herbaceous plants are the ones that bring the best flashes of colour into the garden, and summer is when they're really at their best. This month, the iris and the lupins have been spectacular, alongside these spikes of Camassia with their white star-like flowers. The Nepeta, or catmint, is a magnet for bees, as is this pretty blue shrub Ceanothus, or Californian lilac. Heuchera comes in a variety of colours. Here I've got one called Marmalade and another called Fire Chief. Both very reliable. Continuing the red theme is this Astrantia Hadspin Blood. Not really colourful, but quite striking, is this Hosta. Unfortunately, the slugs and snails like them just as much as I do. The clematis I showed you at the beginning of the video is called Dazzle, quite a new variety. It only grows to about 120 centimetres, but goodness, these enormous flowers do pack a punch. I think this little Hesperantha is somewhat confused by our changing weather patterns. They generally flower in late summer and well into autumn, but this year the pattern has changed and they're contributing to the June display. Well, I hope you enjoyed that virtual tour of my garden, and I'll be getting ready to make another one in July. So looking forward to seeing you again, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.